Hello, brothers and sisters, and welcome to my page. My page is my common sense. I try to keep it down under the nitty-gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very, very, very important. And not important to liberals, libertarians, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. Listeners' discretion is advised. Okay? If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you put it down below. There are people out there who would say, those drugs, I use those drugs. They let them say what the fuck they want to say. They don't know anything about what a comedian is. They don't know anything about nothing about America. All they think is that something's wrong. They'll look at Dave Chappelle or any comedian or any black comedian in America. I'm a comedian. I act goofy on purpose on YouTube. Did you know that? I have to act this way because that's who I am. I'm a funny person. I'm an aloof person, a creepy person. I do strange things. But anyway, if you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast, you put it down below. Though I roasted, what's his name? Afridamus, okay, Afridamus. I want to say something very clear. I want to say multitudes of things in this video. This video is going to be about, okay, Afridamus a little bit more and why I traveled to Africa rather than staying in America for low-hanging fruit, okay? So this is about Afridamus and also why I go to foreign countries. And I told you before, I said this many times before. I'll repeat it if I need to. The difference between me and Afridamus and all the other guys is that I talk very quickly. And I don't really care how my atmosphere... Yes, I'm making a video. Yes.
Can I have more sauce?
You got one more sauce? Okay, I did, because I just made her a... Yes, okay, hold on. You see how she bothers me. You don't know how to open it? You don't know how to open the container? Wow, baby, wow, it's right here. Right here. Open that up. You smart. Open it up, pour it. Okay. You want daddy to eat you? Huh? Yeah. Disturbed again. But anyway. As I said before, I'm an eccentric individual who's aloof, goofy, and creepy too at the same time. But if you knew me, it wouldn't really bother you. It wouldn't seem creepy at all. But since you don't know me, and most of you don't know what comedians are or shit like that, you don't know how they act, come to me. And you'll have a blast with me. Trust me. I know how to talk for 2-3 hours for anybody, to anyone, anybody, anywhere. Now, let's begin. Now, traveling, this guy named Afridamus, okay, is trying to expose himself. He's only exposing himself. Okay, and I keep telling people, the more stupid people follow him, the more this liberalistic aspect of society occurs. Okay, psychology, right? Because I'm like, I watched Afridamus. This is my last video I'm making Afridamus. I'm not going to give him no more attention. But I'm going to post down a video if it's still up. Okay, I'm going to try to look for it. And then we'll post it in the description box. You can look down below. And extra stuff I want to say about him is that you can see how unintelligent he is. He's not very intelligent. He talks very slow. And when he talks very slow, most people who talk slow are not very intelligent. They're missing a few blocks up in their head. They are. Because you can't have a good, speedy rapper. You know, I give a lot of therapy to people who talk real slow. I'll be sitting there for 3 hours listening to their asses. Okay, I'd be sitting there listening to 3 hours like, damn, this motherfucker's slow as fuck, right? But you could tell he's smart. He probably smoked something. He's not in shape like he used to be because I could see he tried to work out. He don't have no more of this. This is gone. He don't have this ripped. He's not ripped anymore. Y'all guys got to stop following that motherfucker. He's stupid, okay? But if you want to follow him, and he's more on the Pan-African side. I got a little cold. So I got sick because of my daughters a little bit. I don't usually get sick, but I do take care of myself. I eat mostly healthy most of the time. But guys like him who talk real slow, you got to watch those type of guys. Okay? But if you want to do that, okay, that's up to you. I'm just saying that anybody who comes to me from the Gambia is on. We ready. I'm ready for you. Now, you want to know my side? I'm ready to give you the side. But if you don't want to know my side and you want to run your mouth, that's good. If you want to fight me for some money and you ain't got no money, I'd rather take on 3 of you guys, okay? Because I know there's some Gambians who came in my inbox, right? And they be like, yo, what you do? You know, you did this. I said, do you want to see it or do you not want to see it? Okay, what the hell is the problem? I don't understand what the problem is. They don't tell me what it is. Are you exploiting her? I said, well, first I want to know if you're on the good side or the bad side. And I'll ask a few questions. And then I got some Gambians who will say some shit to me. And I'm like, dude, do you know who I am? Okay, do you know I help a lot of Gambians? Do you know I'm not there for exploitation? Did you know that I seen guys out there who are whoremongers? I seen guys out there who just take advantage of Gambian women. I didn't record them though. I didn't want their face to be on the fucking Facebook or anything like that or YouTube. But I don't go out there for that. Every female I know them first for like a year, and I go out there and I marry them. That's who I am. But if she's not a virgin, I leave her where she stands. Okay, I don't deal with females who are not virgins. I don't deal with females who don't have family. So we talked about Afridamus, and I'm telling you right now, guys who don't have video footage of themselves, don't have no kids, that's a very dangerous person. Be careful. I've said this many times in my video. If someone don't have, like Kevin Simp Samuels, even Tyreek Nasheed, Tommy Sotomayor, I know Tyreek Nasheed, he got family, but he's more knowledgeable than all the rest of them, of course. I used to read his books. I liked Tyreek Nasheed's books. He was fire, man, until he called it satire. When he called it satire, then I know he was a beta alpha. He was a beta alpha. He's a simp. He loves used vaginas. His wife is probably a used vagina too as well. I don't do used vaginas. My shit comes from real pimps. It comes from the Italians. I was taught by them. Now, I digress here. This Afridamus, he sits in the chair. Look at his surroundings. Look at his surroundings. Does he have any kids? Does he have any wives? You got to look at that. That's a form of psychology. Okay? So now you understand who the Afridamus is. He's one of those troll guys who's looking for publicity. He don't do no live videos about anybody who's like on a different page. Now, I saw him do some live videos with some other people, but those are little people to me. I don't know who they are, okay? But if he puts me on there, everybody would start coming to my page. That's why he don't want to do no live video streaming with me. He deleted all my comments and shit. In my defense, there's people who defended me, though, but I appreciate it. I appreciate all those who do defend me, okay? If you defended me, cool. Now, remember, if a person talks really quickly, you got a lot of knowledge. Simple common sense now here. If he talks very slowly, you ain't got no knowledge. You got to smoke the Buddha. All right. Other than that, I got 2 wives out there in Gambia. I got 1 wife in fucking Kenya. I started off with my Ethiopian wife in Ethiopia. If you want to see that video, I'm gonna post that down here too. I married my Ethiopian wife because she followed my instructions. I'm an alpha that have high standards, and this is the reason why you should go to Africa. All of the whores out there, the bar ladies, they call them bar ladies out there, ladies of the night. Okay, in Ethiopia, they come out at night, and most of them are not virgins. I'm an inspector. I look at women's bodies. I don't touch used vaginas. I inspect everything. I massage their bodies. I give them coups in the air. I give them romances that they have never had before. I do not fuck used vaginas. I repeat, I do not fuck used vaginas because that will make you a simp if you have sex with some female who basically is not a virgin. I'm telling you, you got to listen to me. You go out to Ethiopia or any country where there's definitely barred ladies and prostitutes everywhere, and they're of age. You got to get their ID, right? You get their motherfucking ID. You get their motherfucking ID, so you don't have to worry about that shit. Take a picture of it. I take pictures of all my women's IDs. If they don't have the ID, then I don't do nothing with them. I gotta see their family too, guys. I got a little cold. So the more what I'm saying is that this Afridamus is a lame dame. He's a lame dame. He's a fat brown toad. Okay? He just sits on his fat ass and just talks about shit. And I keep telling you before, look at all his channels. Boring, 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 boring. Only people who are like Pan-African tend to look at him. And they like what he says, okay? Because I was like, yo, what? He ain't talking about no aliens. He ain't talking about no science. He ain't talking about nothing. He ain't talking about none of that other shit. I talk about miscellaneous items. Though I tend to be gravitating more to protecting men's rights because that's what I'm about, right? I talk to guys in Gambia and Ethiopia and Bangladesh and India. Hey, he don't do that. He doesn't do that. So I try to tell guys to protect your fucking seeds. Don't spread your seeds to whores. And I curse any motherfucker who goes out there for whoremongering. That's on you. You going out there fucking them females because they got you exploiting them. Okay, you ain't giving them no plans. You just sitting in the hotel. I saw it with my own 2 eyes, right? I didn't need to do that. I was always with her. I didn't go around talking to other females. But when I was in Ethiopia, I talked to lots of women because I just wanted to get an idea who they were. And I tell you guys all the time, it's good to explore things, but you don't have to fuck everything you see. You don't have to do that. I teach the guys how to bring these women back and make a profit off of them if they want to fuck up. If a woman wants to act up, right, then you got to plan that shit. Plan everything. You're not a psychopath. You just want to protect your own assets. Assets over ass. You can't be falling head over heels because a woman is beautiful or even have a piece of pussy. You can't do that. But if you want to come to me directly and start talking and you're not a fucking coward, I can't stand cowards. I can't stand them. Okay? Then come to me in my inbox directly at XMandell Evansx, and we can talk. I can even probably get you in America. So don't listen to people who says bad things and they don't know nothing about their background. Check out my bio down below. Check out my bio down below. All right. Like I said before, I put my marriage down there in the link. And I also put Afridamus' channel where he be talking about me, trying to make fun of my schematics, okay? Schematics, okay? Who I am, my scantics, okay? Antics, okay? He don't know nothing about me. But that's who I am, okay? I act goofy on purpose. I do that shit for a reason, right? Cringe factor number 10, right? Yeah, I'm exploiting people. You're exploiting people. You sound like a perv. You don't even know what a perv is. I do. Everybody has a fetish or something. So somebody got to be a perv somewhere. But anyway, that's all I really got to say, guys. Why I go to Africa? Because the pussy's more sweeter. If you fuck with a whore in America, that shit is dirty as fuck. It stinks. Use your nose. What the Gandalf says. If you can't trust your eyes, use your nose. Use your ears or some shit. But 9 times out of 10, if you guys going out there just for whoring around, suffer the consequences of your actions, okay? Don't be spilling your seeds, wasting your seeds. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Don't do that, right? And so I don't go out there exploiting myself at all. I don't exploit nobody. All right, I'm just being myself and like being honest, and I just want to make sure. I don't want to do that shit, okay? Like fucking people's lives over because they're jealous of some shit. I don't do that shit. That's all I really want to say, guys. It's about 11 minutes. Other than that, I love you all, but I hate the many of you. And I love the animals more than humans, but I don't fuck the animals. Please, guys, when someone talks very slow, there's something missing in the noggin. Now, you may think I'm missing something in the noggin, but you don't know me. You don't know how fast my mind is running faster than his. Have y'all ever heard of Ben Shapiro? You know how fast that cracker talks, right? He's highly intelligent, but he's religious, so he's lost a couple IQ points, okay? And he also took the vaccine. Ben Shapiro, okay? Look him up, Ben Shapiro, and that marker, okay? Okay? Anyone who takes the stupid 19 deserves to die. All right? But anyway, I'm out of here, guys. And I got to see what my oldest daughter acts like me. She likes to fuck with people just for the hell of it. I don't know why she's screaming and shit. Okay, people want to look at my house. Oh, you got this in your... Why are you making her cry? Huh?
I don't want to.
Sit down and leave her alone. Put the plate in the sink. Yeah, we got colds. They gave me a cold today. Their cold is worse than my cold. Alright? So I'm out here, guys. I just hope you learned something from my videos. As I said before, anyone who talks very slow, anyone who sits in a booth or some kind of, they don't move around or nothing like that. They're boring people. I'm telling you, they're boring. They don't have a lot of things to talk about. Anyone who talks really slow, anyone who's like, look at the lighting. You see light when I'm on me, okay? You always see some light on me. Because I'm the sunshine. I'm the devil, okay? Got light on me and shit. You got people sitting in one spot that's talking. You got to watch it. He's not a good influence on you. All right? You want to know someone knowledgeable? You can ask me a question. All right? Because I don't do what everybody else does. If they ain't got no videos of doing nothing, that's someone not to trust. Because they sitting behind a desk. They're not doing nothing special with their life. My lips are dry. But anyway, that's all I really wanted to say, guys. It's really quiet. It's really peaceful out here. It's kind of cold out there and shit. I don't do shit, man. I'm stuck in this fucking house with my sick daughters. I got to fix my daughter's elements. I got to keep them until they get well. Because I like to solve problems, okay? I try to do it with a little bit on the magic side, though. But I use good magic. I use reflective magic. I don't do that other type of shit that everybody else does. I don't put spells on nobody unless they try to put a spell on me first, right? That's how it's worked. It works like that with me all the time. I gotta feel at least 5% of the pain somehow, and then it's just reflected back at them. But that's how my magic works. I can speak about something and then this happens. So I try not to say anything bad because I be trying to test the spirit. I say, you sure you want to do that? And then sometimes it just happens, and I didn't even mean for it to happen. All right? I'm a hearsayer, okay? I can say something, and then it just happens, okay? But other than that, that's all I really got to say, guys. I hope you love my rambling on because I do that shit on purpose because that's who I am. That's my marketing strategy. That's my marketing tips. I do not admire attention. I do not admire attention, but if you want to give me attention, and you want to give me attention, now this is what I'm going to do. Watch what I do. Watch what I do. They say when people make me upset, right? When people make me upset, you know what I do? I cut things off. Make another sound. Make another sound again. I'm going to cut it off, okay? All right? You going to make another sound? And if you make another sound, I'm going to take your phone, okay? Okay, so scream one more time. I'll turn it off. You make her scream, I'm going to take your phone. That's how you work with women, okay? You do that with everybody. I said, if you do this, I'm going to do that. And then they won't make no sounds. So I'm going to sit here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to try this. I'm going to see if they make a scream, okay? You got to make negotiations with people. Stop worrying about emotions. Emotion is irrelevant. Emotions is irrelevant. You got to do trade. You got to talk to people and say, this is what's going to happen if you do this. If this is what happens if you do this. Like Mr. Raymond Reddington, okay? Y'all watch that show called The Blacklist? The show called The Blacklist. Y'all got to watch The Blacklist. It's better than Law and Order. But I do love Law and Order. Don't get me wrong. I love Law and Order, man. I swear to God, I love them. But when I saw Mr. Raymond Reddington in The Blacklist, I was just blown away how detailed. Okay, see, they didn't hear me, so this is how you do things. Okay. All right. So I really thought she wasn't going to scream. I really thought she wasn't going to scream now. All right. Okay, here we go. 1. Okay, 2. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and then you got to make do on your words. Like when I say I'm going to kill you, you don't want me to say that word to you. Because me, I'll shut all communications off and nothing will be attacked. I'm not trying to get caught up with no law. But I'm going to kill you in a different way. And she's still screaming. But other than that, that's all I really want to say, guys. Please, guys, get both sides of the fence. Never make assumptions and stop jumping conclusions. All right? And there's people who I try to keep in touch with, right? And when I try to keep in touch with them, sometimes they get a little salty or they get jealous or some shit. And then I just cut them off. And then next thing you know, they want to try to get back to me by trying to have a new account or something like that. And then boom, I just cut them off too because I know who they are. They'll try to change their face or some shit. But you got to pay. You got to pay, man. I got a Patreon. Okay, I'm just running rambling. She want to start screaming. My youngest daughter, Tazetta, she has a certain mental illness. Everyone has a certain type of mental illness. It's like if you say something, she won't hear you. Sometimes she will hear you. But maybe they're being spoiled. I don't know. Okay. But other than that, that's all I really wanted to say, guys. I got to handle my daughters because my daughters need a little bit of discipline. And here she got me. It usually happens. You know how you make a video and she'll say, make these noises. And I'm like, everything be quiet when you're not making a video. Get away. Go out. Separate yourself now. Go. Don't get near her. Now, they make noises and stuff and you making the video. That's weird. Have that ever happened to you guys? Don't touch that phone. You sit there. Keep still. Okay, get on the bed. You can lay down and sleep now. You're on punishment. And that's how you talk to women too. You be nice. You always start off nice. You always like, hey, can you stop doing this? Can you not? And then your next step is to make sure you take action. You have to take action. And this is a problem for a lot of people. They let them keep doing it. They let keep doing it. I just made a video about counterfeit sensitive. Counterfeit sensitives are a lot of fake psychopaths, and mostly women do that type of shit. And you can't. Oh, it's 99, huh? You can't use it because you're on punishment. Sit down. And so females fake their sensitivities all of the time. So they'll act like they're this, and they'll act like they're this, and they'll act like they're this to get what they want. And somebody just made a video about it. But just in case you guys understand what counterfeit sensitive is someone who acts like they're sensitive and emotional, but they're really faking it. But other than that, you could look around all you want, okay? Narcissists are mostly women, and you guys don't want to be narcissists, right? But you'll be called narcissist if you are a boss, okay? If you know how to control things. Controlling men are alphas. Controlling this, controlling every little aspect. That's good because you know what you want. You know how to handle it. You're not going to let some little girl tell you, okay, this is this and that. No, it doesn't work that way. Women are children. We already know this. Alpha men know this. And most people are children. And as a matter of fact, most people are children. Because if you got your shit together, you got your shit all worked out, you got some plans laid out, nobody can ruin those plans. Only you. Only you can prevent forest fires. Do you understand? And I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. Peace.